And up next, we're so very happy to have one of our favorite guests, Michael Pachter, with us, the Pack Attack.
With my favorite host.
Well, Pack, we go back. This has been probably 15 years of us chatting at E3.
I'm really pissed they made me turn my phone off. I was going to ask you for a selfie, but I don't have a functioning camera.
Internet legend, Michael Pachter. We have to bring you by to set the stage for E3.
Thank you.
To say something wild that the Reset Era forums are going to go off on here.
Oh, God, Reset Era. I haven't been on there in like 2 years. Okay, wild. PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
$800.
Really?
Have you looked at the specs?
Uh-huh.
If they make the mistake they made with PS3 and charge $600 or more,
Right.
they've screwed themselves. So I don't understand it. It's like 50K or something and like 10,000 frames a second. I don't know what it is. It's really fast.
But they're not going to charge $800.
I know. I hope not. But I don't know how you spec that thing out at $300 or $400. I just don't know. So
maybe they'll surprise you.
They're not going to surprise me at E3 though. We're talking about E3. They dodged E3 because they didn't have any good news to tell us.
Not good news. They just didn't have anything probably new to announce, right?
Yeah, but how do you go? You're a business. How do you go a year with nothing to say? That's like us not having this show this year.
Yeah, but part of it's, I mean, I think they would say they're probably so far ahead right now with like.
They are.
So
God, you know, that's, and imagine if you did that with your career. Yeah. You're ahead, you just cruise. Me too. Just take a year off and do nothing. It doesn't work that way. You only get ahead.
Is what you're saying?
Hungry. You got to be hungry always.
I'm sure. Well, maybe they're keeping their powder dry.
Let's hope.
But there are. So Xbox is here today.
They are.
They're going big with the big press conference. You know, what does Xbox have to do today, in your estimation?
I mean, we're not going to probably get a hardware announcement, although they might tease it. That might be their last little shot. They're going to talk about streaming, and I think Google rushed out Stadia because they know that xCloud or whatever it's going to be called is going to be the big thing. So I think we'll get a bunch of streaming. Clearly, we're going to get all the big games. I mean, it's been 5 years since Halo and five years, I think, since Gears. So you're going to get those. And interesting that those big titles are coming out kind of in the last year of a cycle. But I doubt we're going to get a whole lot new. I think they'll sizzle, tease new franchises, and those will probably be next gen franchises.
So what's like a win for Xbox? You said they're kind of in third place right now. It's like, is it really kind of prepping people for the next generation, trying to kind of win back favor?
I'm pretty sure they've sold more consoles than the Switch. Third place? What, behind PC?
Yeah. But where they are in the life cycle, right? Switch came out later.
I don't think it matters. To be honest with you, as long as they're profitable, I think that's all they care about. The CEO, Nadella, is all about Azure, all about cloud. And so I think you're going to see Xbox become more of a cloud company.
Right.
So I actually think the win for them is to win the cloud. And I think this whole streaming thing that Google's launching is a big deal. I think Microsoft.
Let's talk about that, because Phil Harrison will be with me in about an hour to talk about Stadia. How do you think they did last week? What do you think of the Stadia play?
I'm not sure what we're subscribing to.
Right.
So you're paying $10 a month and you get Destiny 2, which I think maybe the next day went free to play.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I paying $10 a month? I get it, for access to the service.
And they're going to have that base. I got to ask Phil this, because he said it's a little complicated, because they've got that base tier next year that will be free.
Well, so the base tier is free and you can buy every game.
Yeah.
The pay tier is $10 and you can buy every game.
Right.
And it's not clear that there's any games included other than Destiny 2.
Well, they've been, you're right, they sort of said there will be free games. They haven't specified how often or how many.
Right. And so imagine if you could go to a buffet for $10 and there was one meal.
Right.
You could only get beef.
Yeah.
Or you could only get dessert. You just wouldn't do it.
Right.
So we are an a la carte society.
Yeah.
We don't want to subscribe. And the pushback's going to be, well, Netflix with 20,000 TV shows. Okay, there's something for everybody to watch. Spotify with 17 million songs. There's always something to listen to. Stadia with one game, 3, 15, not enough. Sorry. So I think the subscription service is a waste of time. Going to fail. I think the base program is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's a store. It's a digital store. Go there, get the game, play the game, no console required, play on any device. That'll work. Amazon's going to announce the same exact service the same day. And Microsoft,
comes out?
I guarantee that Amazon will be there. Amazon's not going to let Google beat them.
Okay.
So 2020, whatever day in 2020, Amazon's there.
You have Amazon there, you have Microsoft obviously with xCloud, then you've got Google with Stadia.
So if you are a publisher, this is like Walmart and Target and Best Buy and GameStop telling you they're opening 10 billion more stores. You're like, bring it on. More places for me to distribute.
It's a great time for people to make games.
Best thing ever if you make games.
And I think all this stuff is great because you're going to be able to play, if your PlayStation controller on your iPhone, and I mean, it's all coming together. It's more ways to play games.
Yeah, and I have to say that that all sounded pretty stupid to me until Fortnite actually happened. And it's like, wow, I can play on my phone and I'm actually playing with a person who's on a PC and another person on a console.
And now that you can play with your, because my problem was when you're just doing it with touch, it's not competitive. But now when you have your real controller, it all works out.
And that's what the Joy-Cons kind of do
Uh-huh.
for the Switch, of course. So I'm convinced that this is the way we're going to game in the future. The screen size isn't going to work for most games, but it'll be fun. And you can do hunting and gathering kind of things in Diablo,
Right.
you know, things that you need to do to level up your character on your phone and mindless stuff. So I really, truly think it's going to work when you buy the game.
It's going to be a big E3 Pachter. We will see you throughout the week. You got the big party on Tuesday night that everyone goes to, right?
Follow me on Twitter since you don't go. Do you follow me on Twitter?
I do follow.
Okay, I've been tweeting about the party.
right.
At Michael Pachter.
Michael Pachter, great to see you.
I could use the followers. Thank you.
That's often, or never in doubt, often wrong.
That's my motto.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, my
Pachter.
brother.
All right, good to see you.